What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jesimein. Today, I'm giving my review on Wildlands. A lot of people have been asking me, like, what exactly is Wildlands? Is it worth buying? I've been having a lot of Division players, like, comparing the two, seeing if it's even worth spending your $60. But this is an honest review. This is not going to be any sugarcoat. I'm not getting paid to do this. This is like brother, mano to mano type of review. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with everything, how I feel about it, what I like about the game and what I don't like about the game through playing it, and what I think most people will think about when they play it. So first things first is explain what Wildlands is. Wildlands is an open world tactical stealth type like shooter experience where you have the ability to play at your own pace. You're able to play through the story at will, whether you want to go all the way to the hardest place and take the cartel down from there, or you want to take it simple. Most of the game is through third person. You can use first person options when you're aiming down sight or when you're trying to like actually snipe. All that stuff is first person. For the most part, the game is through third person. There's a big customization options there for you. You're allowed to, make your character male or female, pick your camos, weapon skins, weapon attachments, and all kinds of different weapons. There's like 60 plus weapons in the game, from regular guns that we know to like named custom versions of weapons that you take from cartel members. So the basis of the game is you are a special force of ghost agents deployed on Bolivia, trying to take down El Sueño, which is a cartel leader. It's a big game, dude. When I say it's a big game, I mean it's a big game. If you think GTA is a big game, this is like 3 or 4 GTA maps. It's a beautiful game. You're allowed to have the freedom of staring something down and not worrying about it looking ugly. Every little detail in the game is actually gorgeous. Especially for a console, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a PC gamer, so I don't know the specs on it or how it looks on PC. But on console, it looks amazing in compared to the games that we've played. The things I like about the game is the little features. Like, as you can see, I'm stowing this one of the head of security in my car, and I'm going to extract him, take him away, drive off, and try to flee the scene. The driving in the game, a lot of people don't like. It is kind of quirky. For the most part, I'm okay with it because there's so many other features to the game that I like. I don't even really like vehicles. I like being boots to the ground anyways. But the fact that you're able to have vehicle transportation, armored vehicles, regular civilian cars, helicopters, planes, those are all accessible, especially since how big the world is. As you can see, if you look at the view, it's a beautiful game, dude. It's the atmosphere of the game makes it like sometimes you just take a second and just look around. Like, it's literally a game that you can spend an hour or two just exploring, just going around looking at the different landscapes, looking at the different views. It's pretty dope, man. For the most part, now let me get into the actual like gameplay itself. As far as shooting and as far as like tactics and as far as stealth, that stuff is done flawlessly in my opinion for this type of game. It is a PvE game right now. They do already have like an announcement for PvP, but we don't know much about that yet. We've seen little clips, but for the most part, the PvE experience is very, very, very satisfying. As you can see right here, we have the cartel tree with El Sueño in the middle, and you're able to go through the 4 different like his 4 processes, like which was security, he has smuggling, he has production, he has influence. So you're able to decide which one you want to take down. If you want to cut off his production, his smuggling, you could take out his drug influence. If you want to take out, his grasp on the community, you take out the influence because he broadcasts through radios and he has his hand in the pocket of pastors. You could take them out. If you want to take out his defenses, if you want to take out his army, you can go for security or any of them, or all of them. So there's different options to unlock El Sueño or to get to him. It's almost like you have to take your steps, go through underbosses of underbosses of underbosses, find out who those underbosses are, extract them, get information from them, and it's a really, really fun, unique experience, and you're able to play the game how you want to play it. And I know they kind of said that in the trailer. Oh, you can play the game. They really did do that. Like, I feel like if I want to get on and just go around the world and take out unnecessary cartel like hoods, I guess I can just do that. I don't have to do nothing with the story. I don't have to do nothing that progresses in the game. I can just randomly go to a gas station that's taken over by the cartels and just go to take it over. You know what I'm saying? Go liberate rebels. If I have homies that are locked up, you go into the jails, free your rebel friends, and they end up helping you too, which is pretty dope. They grab weapons and then they're ready to burn out people just with you. and you're able just to do that at will. There's no indicators. It's completely open world based. I can fly all the way across the map, and there's going to be a cartel base or a Unidad, which is a private military that's in the pockets. Like as you can see right here, these are like professional military guys that are under the cartel's payroll in a sense. I don't know. They're working together, but you're able to do things like that other games don't really let you do. A lot of games say there's open world aspects, but it is a course mission based. There is no direct mission storyline. I feel like every playthrough can be different. You can literally go directly to the hardest thing in the game. You can be, of course, you'll probably be under geared or whatnot, but you're able to do that, and it doesn't change your story in any way, shape, or form. It's as if like they literally said, create your own story, and I think that's what makes this as a PvE game shine above others. Now, it is a very, very slow-paced game, and what I mean by that is it takes a lot more thinking and planning and droning your enemies, seeing their location, stealth kills. This is a game for the player that wants to casually relax, have a little fun with tactics, play with 2, 3 or friends, hang out, enjoy the open world aspect. This is not a run and gun shooter, which you can. I mean, you put on lower difficulties, you can go run and gun, and if that's what you want to do, that'll actually be really, really fun to do. But for the most part, to really, really, really enjoy the game, in my personal opinion, like I said, I'm being honest, you play the game on the hardest difficulty where you can't even see the cartel people on your map, and you literally have, like a real life scenario, you have to like drone, check your corners, because if they come out, they're going to pop you with 3 or 4 bullets. And that's the best way to play this game and enjoy it without getting bored, just, running around shooting random bots, So that's my opinion on the actual gameplay itself as far as what kind of game it is. Like a lot of people are kind of upset because it's not PvP off the bat. The fact that they're already acknowledging PvP being reality is already a dope experience for me. So I'm excited for that because the PvE game enough. Like for $60, I truly think as a PvE game, this is bar none right now. Just for the fact that customization, and it's really fun for the players who enjoy playing solo and people who enjoy experiencing the game rather than just running through it, and shooting down other players all the time. So this is that type of game, and I feel like it has a lot in store for it, especially because it has skill trees where you can upgrade your character in the way you want to. If you want to be professional electronic guy with the drone, you can, instead of spending on your weapon talents, you can spend all into your drone at first and have an OP drone that goes around and revives people, a drone that can explode, that EMPs, that makes noise and help your team out. Everybody has their role. And then the fact that this game does such a well job on making you play smart, I feel like this is why it's a successful PvE game. Now, the flaws that I would say about this game, and there are some flaws, it is very glitchy right now for the most part. I feel like there's a lot of things that they could fix with it, a lot of little kinks and fixes that they do with little patches. That's fine, but for the most part, it's glitches, and it's sometimes I feel that the vehicle driving is kind of stiff, and like when you're sprinting, it's kind of stiff. So the actual moving around, it feels kind of weird and clunky sometimes. I think that turns a lot of players off. But for the most part, other than the slow pace that the game has, but that's how it's designed, I think most players will take that as more of a flaw, and they feel like it kind of drags along unless you're like, all guns blazing out, infiltrating bases and stuff. But for the most part, other than that and the fact that we don't have PvP off the bat, I think those are the main flaws. I mean, there's a lot of little things here and there you can nitpick at, but for the most part, it's clean across the board. So would I say it's worth spending $60 on? Easily. I would say it's worth it. It's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of content for you to enjoy playing at your pace. So if you plan on buying Wildlands, make sure you watch a lot of gameplay so you can get the pace of the game, so that you won't feel like oh, this game is boring because nothing's happening. Remember, you're making your own story, and you make it as exciting as you want to be. So you have to have like a role-play-esque mindset while you're playing this game to truly, truly enjoy it. So that's my personal little review on it, little honest one. It's short because it's honest. But for the most part, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about Wildlands, man. It's been real. Your boy is out.